From Stage 29 at Paramount Studios on Melrose Avenue, in the heart of Hollywood, California, in these United States, on the planet we call Earth, it's the Arsenio Hall Show, starring Arsenio Hall. Tonight, Arsenio welcomes Reiner and country sensation Reba McEntire. And now, butter your biscuits. It's Arsenio!
And those people over there, librarians. I'm sorry. It's wonderful little bit of acting, huh? Did you see it? Yes. Boy, that was on the money. They played librarians. They were, Yes, okay. Hi, I'm still Arsenio Hall, or as Yo MTV Raps might put it, the A to the R to the S-E-N to the I to the O to the H-A-L-L, baby. Yes. 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 In the news today, huh?
Today.
Oh, I forget. We haven't done that this week.
No.
Star and I are always trying to expand our vocabularies. We try to learn a new word every day, and we bring them to y'all sometime. What's your word?
My word for today is lachrymose. Everybody say it. Lachrymose. And it means inclined to shed many tears. It's an adjective, and it means sad and tearful.
Wait, say it. Give me the definition again. Oh, that's the definition.
It means inclined to shed many tears or tearful.
Use it in a sentence or something.
I find myself quite lachrymose at the news that my favorite series, Cop Rock, is being canceled.
Yeah, them too. That's good. That's a good word. Lachrymose. Very good word.
So what's your word?
Okay. My word is eh.
What?
Okay, everybody say it with me. It's kind of like a tongular dental sound. Eh. Yes.
What? What are you talking about? You're being silly.
No. Eh. Okay, you would relate to this. Musicians use the word a lot. Singers, remember when we had Technotronic here?
Uh-huh.
Okay, the lead singer used the word. It's actually a prefix of the word is. You know, hey, don't laugh at me. No, like, you know that song, this beat it, Technotronic. That's the word. Yeah, that's the word.
Arsenio, that word means nothing. It's not a word.
It is a word. It's a very important word. Let me use it in a sentence.
Okay.
Okay, like when you get home tonight, okay, your husband will meet you at the door, he'll be standing there, and you could say, is that a gun in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Oh, Arsenio, you haven't done your research at all.
Oh, just use the word, leave me alone. Use the word. Remember Peggy Lee's old song, Is That All There Is? Remember that? The mayor of Girard, Ohio, has asked the local cable company there to black out MTV in that town because they say it's a bad influence on young people. And I don't know about that. MTV is not really a bad influence. Actually, if he's worried about bad influences, he should black out General Hospital and A Current Affair, you know? It's like, leave MTV, you know, it's not that bad. Last week, I saw that new Janet Jackson video. Have you seen that? Yeah. Hey, let me tell you, if that's a bad influence, you know I'm bad. You know, hey, that's all, you know, I just have to be bad. Because Janet's video, oh boy. Mayor Marion, a lot of mayors in the news. Mayor Marion Barry's wife, Effie, according to the paper, is seeking a first name change. No, silly audience, bad audience. His wife, Effie, is moving out, which confirms the rumor that after 12 years, the marriage is in trouble. You read that this morning? You all are nodding. Yeah, I guess. You got the paper this morning. She's a very weird lady. I don't know. Her husband gets busted smoking crack on videotape while spending some quality time with his old girlfriend. And the woman, Effie, with total disregard for the institution of marriage, is abandoning my man in his hour of need. Women, I'll never understand them. What's wrong with them? He's a nice man. Bad Effie. Actually, I'm surprised she stayed this long. Oh, boy. When they make that Marion Barry movie on his life story, they can call it Home Alone 2. J&B Scotch polled 1,000 people and found that more of them choose to have dinner with Bart Simpson than President Bush. Yeah. That makes me say, You know what else makes me say, Can we believe a poll taken by J&B Scotch? I got a feeling that half of them might have been drunk. Bart's a real person, damn it. He ain't no cartoon. You got to be drunk to choose Bart over Bush. I mean, even if you're a Democrat. Here's something that makes you say, You ever go to somebody's house and they offer you something to drink and they just won't accept no for an answer? They keep offering you something to drink until you just, it's like, would you like soda? No, that's all right. That's all right. Juice, water, I got everything. No, I'm fine. Milk, wine, beer, celery drink, I got everything. No, I'm fine, man, I'm cool. And it just goes on and on. It's like, look, camel saliva, I got some water from an old fish tank right here, Oh, how about a meatloaf smoothie? Here's something right here. Some perspiration punch. No, I'm not thirsty. Pickle juice, rag water, any of this, Would you like to chew on a sponge? I'm not thirsty. Leave me alone. After like an hour, you say, you got some cyanide? You got That's what I like to drink, if you have some, maybe. Here's something that I notice. Every morning when I get up, I watch the Today Show. And Willard Scott, sometimes he wears his toupee, and sometimes he doesn't. What's up with that? I mean, isn't the idea to make people think you have hair? Maybe he shares his toupee with someone. Maybe like him and a partner, it's like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know, maybe he has a friend. It's my day. Because, when you think about it, there are days when you don't see William Shatner. Maybe it's the day Willard has the toupee, You never know. Some Trekkies here. It's like, we got a great show for you. Reba McEntire is here. Actor, director, Rob Reiner is here. You ready? Let's get busy. Join me tomorrow night from 21 Jump Street. Holly Robinson is here from America's Funniest Home Videos. Bob Saget is here. And the music of Tony with an E, Tony with an I, Tony with a Y. Yes. My first guest has achieved great success as a director with such films as Stand By Me, The Sure Thing, and When Harry Met Sally. His latest movie, Misery, opens tomorrow. Please welcome Rob Reiner.
Now, you talk about Willard Scott, you know, with a toupee thing. My father, when he used to act and, you know, go and make personal appearances, he also used to wear a toupee once in a while. I never could figure that out because what is, you know, who are you faking out here, you know? Yeah. But he had a theory that when he wore a tuxedo, he put the toupee on. It was like formal wear. Oh, yeah. You know, and then when he would go and just walking around the street, he didn't wear it. But now here's the thing, you know.
It's like an after-6 hat.
Yeah, it's like a little, yeah. It's an elegant kind of touch at the end of the day. Now, here's the thing. All right, I'm clearly bald, all right? Let's just, you know, there's no getting around this. I can't do anything about it. I'm bald. There's no way. You guys, you particularly, you have the choice. You have the hair. You could do anything you want. You can do anything you want with your hair.
I cut it off.
No, you cut it off. But let me ask you the thing. Now, as being a white person with no hair, I don't have the choice to make those lines on my head. I can't carve any lines in my head, and that bothers me because I don't get that choice. Now, I want to know when you wake up in the morning, you figure, I'll put a lightning bolt there. Or I'll put 2 lines and a short line or 3 lines. Well, how do you determine how many lines you're going to put? I want to know this.
You know, you could
These
do
are fashion
things.
choices. What could I do? What could I do?
You could do something in the back here.
Yeah, like what? Like take more hair off? What could I do?
You could put a little R back here.
Yeah, like the guy on E. Put that E in the back of his head. Yeah, I guess I could do that.
Cool. You could also do something unique and set a trend by putting something like down
here. There you go. That's what I could do. I could do something with the beard. That's what I should do.
Let's talk about this movie, man.
Yeah, on Misery.
Yes. I went to see Misery last night, okay? Disturbing.
Yes,
I mean, I couldn't move. I couldn't move out of my seat, but why did you choose to do this? It's a different direction for you as a director.
It's very different from anything I've ever done. But first, to be fair, it's also very funny. There are a lot of laughs. There are a lot of laughs all the way through the film. It is, you know, a suspense thriller, but there are a lot of laughs. And the reason I chose it was because I related to the main character, Paul Sheldon, who's going through a difficult time artistically in his life. He's become very successful writing a series of novels based on this character, Misery Chastain. He so desperately wants to break away from writing that. He wants to do something a little bit more serious, a little bit more personal, and he decides to kill the character off. And he then encounters his #1 fan, Annie Wilkes, because he gets into a car accident. She digs him out of the wreckage during a blizzard. And at first he thinks she's a good Samaritan, a nurse trying to help him, you know, back to health. And it turns out she's a psychotic.
But don't tell too much.
Well, but that's what
the trailers even made me mad. The trailers made me mad, man. You told me too much even in the trailers because the movie it's a fun movie and it's a scary movie and some of the things I didn't want to know. I wish I hadn't known.
Yeah. Well, but maybe it's helpful because at the end moment where it gets really scary, did you go with somebody you could grab onto?
No.
Well, that's the thing. You got to go with somebody you can hang on to.
Yeah, but when a guy does that, it's kind of interpreted differently, you know?
Well, I didn't say you should go with another guy doing that.
No, but even if a guy like should go with a... Like, even if you're there and you're with your wife and you say, ooh, honey, you know, you can't do that.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
Well, but you can make it look like she did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, honey.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's talk about some of the humor in it. The lady has a pig as a pet.
Yes, she has a pet pig that she calls Misery. Because she's his #1 fan, and she also has a love of Liberace. Yeah. She loves to play Liberace music. So now she's got this favorite author of hers trapped in this house. She finds out that he's killed her favorite character off, and she gets him to resurrect the character.
Okay, the pig first.
Yeah.
How did you cast the pig?
We had open auditions.
The pig was good.
We had a casting couch, and the pig did some certain things with me that I finally said, hey, it's Hollywood. That's Hollywood. But I got to tell you something about that pig. That pig was such a pain in the tush. It wouldn't do what I wanted it to do. It had to do very simple things. It had to run in the room and jump up on the bed. It wouldn't do it, and it was driving me nuts. And all day long, I kept thinking about the rap party and having a luau. That's all I could think about with this pig. But she did a great job. She's very funny in it.
Oh, and one other quick thing before I forget the word. Cockapootie. Is that it?
Cockadoodie.
Cockadoodie.
Yeah, she has an interesting vocabulary.
She doesn't
Annie
like
Wilkes.
to swear, apparently.
No, she says cockadoodie and you poop and Mr. Man, and she uses like all kinds of, but then the true colors come out at the end when we find out. Because she has a big thing about profanity. She doesn't like profanity. She doesn't like it in his new book that he's written that there's some profanity in it. She doesn't like, but then her true colors come out at the end, we find out.
Yeah. Now, let's watch a clip. What did you bring?
Okay, this clip is right at the point in which she initially says, you've got to resurrect this character of Misery. You've killed her off. How dare you do this? He resurrects the character and doesn't do it to her liking. She gets very upset. She makes them rewrite the beginning of the book, and then he's rewritten the book, and now she's happy because he's resurrected the character the way she likes it. And so this clip starts with her getting all excited about the fact that he's brought Misery back to life.
Okay, let's check this clip out. Sandy, kick it.
Will she be her old self now that Ian has dug her out, or will she have amnesia?
Have to wait.
Will she still love him with that special, perfect love?
You'll have to wait.
Not even a hint?
Mm-mm.
Oh, Misery's alive! Misery's alive! Oh, it's so romantic. Oh, this whole house is going to be filled with romance. I'm going to put on my Liberace records. You do like Liberace, don't you?
Whenever we played Radio City, who do you think was right there in the front row?
I'm gonna play my records all day long to inspire you. He's my all-time favorite.
We'll be right back with Rob Reiner.
Beautiful, isn't it?
We're listening to the sounds of Liberace from the movie Misery.
What's so weird about the fact that she loves Liberace is that here's this guy trapped in this horrible situation with this psychotic, obsessed fan, and he's forced to having to listen to Liberace music all day long. So it's like this kind of weird twist, ironic kind of thing that he has to do. And he has to work. He's sitting there in his house working, trying to please her with this novel that he's writing and listening to, you know, Tchaikovsky's Piano Concerto and Moonlight Sonata and all that. It's levels of hell that he's entering into.
Yeah. Now, this lady was wonderful.
Yeah, Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates.
Yeah, it's an extraordinary performance. I think it's one of the best performances you'll ever see any actress put in. I mean, she's not very well known by most people because she hasn't done a lot of film work, but she's very well known on the stage. She did the original Broadway production of Night Mother and Frankie and Johnny at the Clair de Lune. And if she doesn't get a nomination for an Oscar, I don't know what does. I mean, it's just the most remarkable performance I've ever seen.
Yeah, when you see this lady, you'll never forget her.
Yeah.
You'll never, ever
yeah, no, you won't.
forget her.
Yeah, no.
And
it's like, it's you know, it's comparable to what Anthony Perkins did in Psycho, that kind of, you know, very controlled insanity. I mean, because she plays it very real and very simply, and for the longest time you believe, well, she's just normal, you know, she's okay, she's very sweet, and then these psychotic episodes, these moments of rage just erupt out of her, and it's really chilling and scary.
Yeah, I read somewhere that you had wanted or talked to Bette Midler at one point?
Yeah, I did at one point, and I think Bette would have done a great job as well, but I think the idea of an unknown person in this part, I think, is much more terrifying because whenever she comes in a room, you don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
I mean, she looks more like your average everyday fan, yeah. And you don't know what is going to come out of her.
Yeah, wouldn't it be hard to, I mean, we laugh mostly at Bette. Wouldn't it be hard to accept Bette in that kind of role? Isn't it like Ernest?
Yeah.
Jim Varney as Moses or something like that?
Well, you know? Man, that's good casting, though.
Well, okay.
You know, Ernest Goes to Heaven, you know. I think it could work. It could work. No. Yeah, it might have been tough for an audience, but the fact is, Annie Wilkes is also very funny. I mean, the fact that she does have this pet pig and that she does listen to Liberace and she has this oddball vocabulary, she's funny. I mean, but she doesn't intend to be funny. I mean, she's just living her life, and there are a lot of laughs. But you might be right. I mean, people might have thought it a little different.
Now closer to what I think would work, I heard Warren Beatty was also...
He was involved at one point. He was involved. Warren is extremely intelligent. I spent about 2 months with him working on the script, and he was very helpful in strengthening the character of Paul Sheldon, making him much more of an active victim than how passive he was in the novel. Also helping us plug up some of the holes in the story. But Warren, you know, we went for about 2 months, and I kept trying to get him to commit, and he wouldn't, you know, he kept dragging his feet, and now I know how a lot of his women feel. I just couldn't get him to the altar, you know? But in a weird way, I'm actually, he would have been great in the part, but the fact is Jimmy Caan in this role is absolutely sensational, and I can't imagine anybody playing the part but Jimmy now. I mean, he's absolutely brilliant, and people haven't seen Jimmy in a long time, since the days of Godfather and Brian's Song and some of the great parts he's played. They haven't really seen him in a while. He's absolutely sensational in this film.
Yeah. You're a public figure and a writer.
Yeah, I heard
have
that.
you ever have you ever had an encounter with a weird fan?
I never had any encounter personally where I came across a fan, you know, who just came up to me. But, I mean, you get people coming up to you on the street all the time. But I did get one time a series of letters from a woman who kept having sexual fantasies about... Don't ask me why. I mean, I'm not the kind of guy that you usually think. I mean, you know, there's other people that fill that bill a little bit better than I do. But I did get a series of letters, and it's very disturbing. It's really disturbing because...
But did she want to hurt you?
No, well, no. I mean, she just loved... Who knows? Maybe she did. You know, but all she talked about was, you know, sexual fantasies and loving me and all that. But, you know, the flip side of that coin, you know, it can be very terrifying. It's very unnerving, very unnerving.
Yeah. Well, see, I don't want to give away anything that's not in the trailer. She did some terrible things to him.
Yes, she did.
What's the worst thing a woman's ever done to you?
Oh, what a straight line. No, I can't touch that. I don't know. I usually wind up doing the terrible things to the woman. I must say, I hate this. I know. I'm a pig. There's no question about it. But I don't want to touch that line.
Okay. We'll leave that alone because we want to.
Oh, here's a guy in the audience saying the worst thing a woman's ever done to me is marry me. There's a man pointing to his ring. That's your problem. You're the one who says it. Where's your wife? Where's your wife? I have a good marriage. What? It's your third wife. Oh, your first wife. Well, then why is that a bad thing that she's done to you? Marry me. Marry you. That's a good thing. He ain't gonna answer that.
It's like gorilla heckling. He's
yeah,
like, you
know, I know. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't say it. I never said it. I have a good marriage.
Let's take a commercial. Come right back with Robert Reiner. In a part of the movie where you show newspaper articles about the character.
Yes.
And you're trying to establish where she's from, what she's done.
Yeah.
What is her background exactly?
Well, I mean, we don't really get into it specifically so much in the film, but I think this character had to have been abused in a really terrible way at some point for her to commit the crimes that she's committed. Probably some kind of sexual abuse at some point from her, you know, you see the first clipping you read in the thing is that she's murdered her father, and then you find out subsequently all the other things she's done. So she's not had a happy childhood, this person, no.
Yeah, and she was involved in hospital administration or something?
Yes, yeah, she worked at a hospital, and then patients started dying on her shift, and, yeah, mysteriously. And then she started, then she was transferred to the nursery ward, and then babies started dying, which is very loosely based on a woman who actually did things like that. It's unbelievably terrifying and horrific.
Well, go check this out if you get a chance.
Well, trust me, you're not going to believe. There are a lot of laughs in the film. I mean, I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. There are a lot of laughs.
Oh, yeah.
It's real funny. That's one of the big laughs.
Oh, let's talk about Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant. I love Andre. I don't know if you saw Princess Bride, but you know, he's great in it. He's great in it. And Andre, I know there's a scene that is not in the film. If you remember at the end of the film, Peter Falk reads the book to the little boy. He says goodnight to the boy. They kiss goodnight. He leaves. And in the film, what we originally had was the boy leaps through the book because he's so excited to reread everything he's just been read. And he looks out the window and he imagines the 4 heroes on 4 white horses in the sky outside his bedroom window. He fantasizes about them outside his window. So we had to shoot this scene, which we didn't use in the final film, but we had to shoot the scene, and we had to find, get 4 white horses. Well, we found 3 white horses, but we couldn't find one big enough to hold Andre, because Andre, he's like 500 pounds, so we found this big gray horse, and we painted it white, but we couldn't figure out how to get Andre on the horse, because there was no way to get him up on the horse. So the special effects guy devises this system whereby they're going to use these pulleys with these big cables and lower him from the ceiling. Like if you imagine this studio, he's being lowered onto the horse so that he can just rest on the horse so he wouldn't put all his weight on his horse. And at the end of the shooting, we've been shooting for about 80 days, and I'm tired. And they say, Rob, you got to come and look at this thing because we're shooting it tomorrow. You got to check it out. So I walked the whole length of the studio in London and Shepperton, and it's kind of misty rain out. And they open these doors. Now, you have to understand, this day, the Nouveau Beaujolais had just come out in Europe. And Andre drank about 20 bottles of this stuff during the day. So he was a little happy at this point. So they open these doors, and there, hanging from the ceiling, is this 500-pound drunken giant waving at me. Hello, boss. How you doing? And I thought to myself, what do I do for a living? What is this job I have? It was so bizarre. But he's the sweetest guy in the world, and he's very, very bright. Very nice guy.
How did you choose him? Are you a wrestling fan?
How did I choose him? How did I choose him? The part is called as a giant. It's called for a giant. It's not like you throw a stick and you hit 50 giants and they show up. I mean, he's one giant in the world.
So you didn't have like a lot of guys come read?
No, there weren't like a million. Mickey Rooney could be right, or Andre the Giant. Pee Wee Herman could be right for the part. No, Andre was basically all we had. He was great. He was absolutely fabulous.
Are you into wrestling at all?
I used to watch it as a kid. I used to love watching it as a kid in the 50s, and then it disappeared completely in the 60s and 70s. All of a sudden, it came back, and it's great theater. It's fun theater.
Yeah, thanks to Vince McMahon.
He brought it back. Yeah, sure.
What a special guy.
Yeah.
What's next for you?
Next, I'm going to do a film based on a play called A Few Good Men, which is running on Broadway right now. It's a military courtroom drama, and it's very, very interesting, powerful piece. Also has a lot of laugh. They don't believe I have laugh. Trust me, you go see Misery. I guarantee you're going to laugh. Trust me on this. You'll also be scared out of your wits, hopefully.
Yeah, but that's the thing about it. It's like this roller coaster. You put a person on in this thing.
It is like a roller coaster. It's like, when you get on a roller coaster and you start up that first thing, and you go, you go slow like this. You know what's going to happen. The whole first part of the film is just like that. It's like a noose tightening around the neck, and then it goes down that first drop. And then you're gone. I mean, it just gets wild. It just gets absolutely wild.
And you go back up, and then the woman has a pig, and you're, and then you're back down because the woman has a club.
It's a total e-ticket ride. There's no question about it.
Oh, man. It's good. Go check it out.